Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Podcast Period, the internet's stupidest podcast. Sorry if you hear some noise in the background, but my wife is being extremely loud when she's organizing her terrible Legos for her kids at school. So, if you hear some rustling in the background, that's what that is. The plan for this podcast is going to be a little bit different than what we normally do. I started listening to Post Malone's new album, Hollywood's Bleeding, and I thought David would like it. At least I liked it enough that I thought David would like it, so I had him listen to it. So we're going to go ahead and go song by song and just kind of go through what we think of each song. And by the way, David's here. I think I gave him a chance to talk.
No, you didn't. You ran right on over that. Hi, guys. I'm back again, as always. But I guess it's a one-man show for today. So enjoy your host,
Wow.
Ben.
Wow. Sorry, my co-host David is here. Would you like to say hello, David?
I had to make my own introduction. Thank you very much.
I stopped. Jeez. I mean, it might have been a minute into the podcast, but still. It's no big deal, right?
No, actually it isn't, because I was just going to wait for you to stop. I was like, is he going to let me introduce myself? Or is he just going to just jump right into this and just start doing it himself?
Yeah, that was the plan. I don't need you for this.
Well, that's nice to know. See, guys, what he's done now is he's got me doing the bitch work by editing this podcast.
Oh, like I didn't do it for the first, 12, 13 episodes? Please. You haven't even surpassed the amount that I've edited yet. I don't want to hear nothing.
So, anyways, he's gonna have me do that, and he's gonna have me do this most complicated thing ever, because we're gonna be cutting out a lot of edit and a lot of audio. So he's just gonna do it himself, because here I am. I'm gonna clean up his mess.
That's right. That's what your job is, David. You're the you're the janitor of this situation. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, we're going song by song of Hollywood's Bleeding. Like David said, we're gonna have to cut out a little bit in between each song, because we've listened to it enough to have opinions on it, but we haven't listened to it enough to just go, the title of that song, you remember how that goes? So we're gonna listen to it a little bit, and then we're gonna launch into a discussion. Without further ado, we'll go ahead and listen to 30 seconds of Hollywood's Bleeding, the title track of this album. It's not enough time to get to the good parts of the song.
No, but you know what the good parts are, so.
Yeah. Okay, so Hollywood's Bleeding, the title track of the album, or titular track, I guess you should say. I wasn't, honestly, a super big fan of it when I first listened to it, and I'm not sure why. Because when I first started listening to this, I would skip over Hollywood's Bleeding and start with the next song, Saint-Tropez. But David, when I brought up the idea of listening to the album and talking about it on the podcast, he mentioned something about the beat drop in Hollywood's Bleeding, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe I'll take a listen to it again. It's probably one of my favorite songs on the album. It's definitely not my favorite. We'll get to that one eventually, but Hollywood's Bleeding is a really good start to the album.
That's basically how I summed it up. There are certain songs, and this isn't just pertaining to this album in particular. There are certain songs that the lyrics are either okay, or I don't care about them, or I'm into them, like I'm into the lyrics, but it's the instrumentals that really make a song for me in a lot of cases. This album, overall, and in this particular song for sure, that's the case in almost all of them. It's not particularly the lyrics. 21 Pilots, it's the lyrics all the time. Some of the beat, yes, but mostly the lyrics. I don't know why, but 21 Pilots is lyrics to me. I love every single thing they do with that. This whole Post Malone album, it's all about when the beat drops. There's certain songs that's all it is.
Yeah.
It makes the song. I think Hollywood's Bleeding is one of them. I really like the lyrics themselves. I like the story it's telling.
Mm-hmm.
But that beat drop in there halfway through, it's like, oh yeah, okay, I'm into this song.
yeah. It's so good. It's so perfect the way he integrates that into the song. It hits at the point where the thing that he's the trope that he's gone into up until that point would kind of like fall off and get a little bit boring.
Yes.
But then he spices it up with the beat drop and all the drums coming in, and
yes,
it's so perfect.
Which is why I specifically mentioned that to you, because I thought you'd like that, and I didn't know he didn't like the song until just now. That he was on the fence about it at first. This is the first time we're really discussing this. We purposely did this to wait for the podcast to get a general idea of what we thought about that. So I find it interesting that you didn't like Hollywood's Bleeding off the top in the beginning.
I didn't not like it. It just like wasn't. It wasn't.
I got it.
I don't know why either, because I listened to the whole album like in one fell swoop, at least as much as I can on my way to work or whatever when it came out.
Yeah.
And it just didn't stick with me, and I'm not sure why. But now that I've got it in my head, I'm like, yeah, it's good. It's good. Okay, so that's Hollywood's Bleeding. The next song is, as I mentioned before, Saint-Tropez. All right, there we go. So Saint-Tropez, the first, I don't know, what I would consider the first like actual rap song of the album, because the Hollywood's Bleeding is kind of a mix of the two. This is like straight rap.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
I would agree.
This is like I said, this is a song that I skipped over Hollywood's Bleeding for. It's super duper upbeat, and I mean, it's the lyrics are not fantastic. That's the one thing that Post Malone could step up in his album making is the lyrics. They're just not. They're not like they're not deep at all. Like I'm not gonna say every album that I listen to has to have like the deepest lyrics in the world or whatever. Yeah. But like David said, 21 Pilots is one of my favorite bands because of the lyrics. And I mean, their musicianship is fantastic as well.
It is really good. And if you listen to, I know we didn't want to get too off topic with that, but some of the off tour work that they've been doing, and with just the remixes that they've been making. Mm-hmm. With the songs that are already done. He's not really changing much with the lyrics, but he's really changing up the beat and the tune and the instrumentals, and he's so freaking talented at it. And it's like, oh my god, this guy knows exactly what he's doing. It's amazing what he'll do with a song like that.
So and Saint-Tropez,
I think that's the saving grace for that one too. Is his lyric, not his lyrics, but his actual structure of the song.
Yeah, the song structure is really, really good. The beat is on point. The lyrics are very, very typical. Like, I'm a rich guy. I've got a bunch of money that I'm flaunting.
Yeah,
it's very much that. But I mean, when I listen to this song, I'm not going like, man, these lyrics are awful. I'm still singing along to it. I enjoy the song. Don't get me wrong, but the lyrics on this album, for pretty much all of the songs, leave a little bit of something to be desired. But that's not a reason not to give it a listen. If you've liked some of Post Malone's like earlier work, like Congratulations or Wow or Psycho or any of that, you will more than likely like this entire album. It's so good. Is that it?
Oh no, yeah, no, I'm good with Saint Tropez. It's one of those now I say I didn't really like the lyrics a lot in some of these, but the opening lyrics in this is what got me into the song. When it gets to the rap, I kind of fall short on it because I've never quite been big into just like a rap song in itself where it's nothing but a rap song. That introduction is the saving grace to me in that song, because if it didn't start like that, I'd probably skip over the song. Okay. So there's little gems here and there in all these songs that once I get to it, it's like a saving grace redemption. The non-rap parts in the song is probably the saving redemption to me on this one.
I feel that, yeah. Okay, so the next song is Enemies featuring Da Baby. It's a wonderful rap name. All right.
Who Da Baby?
That's so good. It's another one. Okay. So Enemies featuring Da Baby, still the worst rap name I've ever heard in my life. It starts out very, very strong in my opinion. I really, really like the way he just like drops into it. There's no introduction as far as like instrumentals or singing or anything goes. It's just straight rap right out of the gate. I don't know. I really, really enjoy it. How it starts out and just the entire thing.
I would have to. God, see, we agree on freaking things all the time, all the times. Number one thing I love about that song, the fact that it gets right to the case on that one. I swear I've heard this song on the radio before, like 3-4 months ago.
Maybe,
but it could be
I don't know.
Somebody else talking about Enemies, and it just sounds so freaking familiar that might be what it is. I don't know.
It could be,
but I don't know. It just gets right into it.
Yeah, it's like this song is still, it's another one of those not lyrically fantastic songs, but just the beat and the way the song is structured, and even to some extent the actual lyrics themselves, even though I just dissed them, it's all really good, and the guest verse is really good too. Yeah. Even though I still absolutely hate his rap name. Very, very, very good. So yeah, I don't think there's much else to say about that one. So we're gonna get into Allergic. Okay, so Allergic. I shouldn't say despise. I really dislike how this song starts out. I just don't think it works. The rest of the song, the actual singing part is I like it, but I can't get that opening part is 40 seconds before he even gets into the song the part that I like. I don't know. This is one when I listen to the album, I usually skip over it because the opening part is god awful to me.
Yep. Because he stopped it right at the part where it actually gets good. I love when it drops into the so sad but true and all the demons, friends and demons. I love the song. And I like the way he goes allergic. Like, I like how he says the name of the song out into the song. But the rest of that introduction, I would have to agree. I almost skip it every time. By the time I'm tired of listening to the intro of the song, I almost get to the point where I'm about to skip it, and then it changes. And it's like, okay, here we go. The saving grace of the song. You're going to hear me say that a lot, guys, and I'm sorry, but there's too many of them on this album that are like that for me. And it's just because it's not the lyrics that are doing it for me in this album. It's the way he drops the beats.
Yeah.
And changes up the songs like just at the right moment too, because I mean, any much longer, and I couldn't put up with it.
So. Yeah, if he didn't do it a second time in this song, I would probably listen to it all the way through. But I even listened to it today just to be like, maybe I'm just giving this song a rough time. Still hated the opening, enjoyed the singing part, and then it launched into it again, and I'm like, man, yeah. I'm not about that.
I get you. I'm not mad that you would feel that way, because I get where you're coming from. It's just, it has enough of that saving grace for me that there's not there. I told him a couple of nights ago, this is about one of the only things I told him. I don't think there's any songs that I straight up just don't like. I kind of came around on a couple of them today where it's like, okay, I actually don't really like this song. I'm just listening to it just to listen to it at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to give it another chance, and I think one or two of them may have done themselves in today. After the 6th or 7th time listening to it, it's like, okay, no. Allergic is definitely one of those for me.
It's just not. I did not enjoy listening to it.
I don't blame you.
Okay, so next song is 1,000 Bad Times. Okay, so 1,000 Bad Times. This was another one that I skipped over. I don't know. Listening to it just now, it's not as bad as I remember it being, but it's still, I don't know. I don't like the instrumentation. His singing is fine, and as far as I can tell, the lyrics are like not that it's not any worse than any of the other ones that I don't particularly care for the lyrics for. But that beat is just, ugh. I hate it. That cymbal in the background, and that it's mostly that cymbal. The actual beat itself is like not, it's not terrible, but that cymbal in the background or whatever it is just, ugh. It's disgusting.
Alright, so as far as the instrumentation goes in the beginning, I would have to agree with Ben's assessment. It is the chorus line of the song, though, that actually makes this one of my favorite songs in the album. I just love the way he sings it. I love the way it sounds. It, to me, has a good beat to it. I like the lyrics in that case. I can see some of the parts where I see where you're coming from, because I'm not a fan of... Again, this is one of those songs that has a saving grace. It doesn't get me from the beginning. Hollywood's Bleeding gets me from the beginning. The lyrics do it for me in the beginning of that one.
Mm-hmm.
The beat drop is definitely why that one's one of my favorite songs. This one, it's the lyrics in the chorus that makes it one of my... It's actually one of the songs I like for the lyrics. One of the only ones, too.
Yeah.
So, we finally have a different opinion on a song.
I couldn't get past that first opening bit. It's just so bad. Ugh. It's an assault on my ears.
I almost want to skip it every single time until I realize what song... Like, if I'm not paying attention to... or if I don't have it on. If I don't have the audio display in my car set to the actual Bluetooth audio, and it's just keeping a track of my gas mileage, which is what it usually does, and I'm not paying attention to what the title of the song is, I almost skip this one every time. Until I realize what it is. It's like, oh, okay.
I don't even almost. I just straight up skip it. Okay. So that was 1,000 Bad Times. We're going to launch into Circles next. We didn't even get into any actual lyrics that time.
I know.
So, Circles. Definitely one of my favorite songs in the album. And it's not even one that he raps in. This is literally all him singing. It is so good. I very much enjoy the instrumentation. His singing is, I mean... I never thought Post Malone's singing was all that great anyway, but his singing is pretty on point here for this song. I really, really enjoyed the instrumentation, his singing, the lyrics. This song is like a complete package for me. It is one of the best songs, as far as I'm concerned, one of the best songs on the album.
My biggest complaint, and this is going to tell you how I actually feel about this song. My biggest complaint, I don't think it's long enough.
Yeah, I feel that. I do.
Because,
I think it could be another verse longer.
We just listened to it, and we never got into the song. Now,
we listened to 30 seconds of the song, and we didn't even get to any lyrics to it yet.
No. So it takes a while to warm up, which I'm okay with the warm up because I really like the instrumental in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I totally enjoy the singing, the lyrics, everything about this song. I don't think it's long enough. It ends too quick. It's like a 2-minute song.
It's actually 3 minutes 35 seconds. I've got it pulled up on Spotify on my computer. Yeah.
Oh my god, it does not feel like that.
No, it doesn't. It feels so short.
It really
it's the same thing. It's the same thing with Hollywood's Bleeding. I think it's 2.5 minutes, and it feels like it's 1.5 minutes.
Yeah, Hollywood's Bleeding to me isn't long enough. It's long enough that it's good, but I think that one actually benefits from being shorter though, because much more of that, and I might not like the song.
Yeah.
That's the beat drop at the end is the second saving grace of that song. The fact that it goes through that twice, and it leads up to the end is like, okay, enough. It's good. I like it.
Okay, so yeah, I don't think there's much else to say about Circles. I just really, really enjoy that song.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably like in my top 5 songs on this album. Definitely.
I would have to agree. It went from the bottom of my list to the top really quick. Like the second or third time into it, it's like, okay, yeah, no, it's a really good song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so the next one is Die For Me featuring Future and Halsey. Okay, so Die For Me. I don't particularly enjoy the opening up until he like right before he starts rapping the chorus, but everything from that point beyond, even I don't particularly care for Future's guest rap, but the part with Halsey in it, that's like besides Post Malone's verse, Halsey's verse is so good. It's so good. Her singing is like super on point, and she feels like I feel almost threatened by her listening to it. It's really scary, but it's so good.
Ay. I am so torn about this one.
Yeah,
because I get into it 1 minute and then I'm not into it the next minute. And then there's certain parts that when it does get into it, it's like, okay, I like this. And then there's other parts, it's like, oh god, I'm tired of the rap, I'm tired of the lyrics, I'm done with this. I like Halsey though. So I think she's one of the saving points on that one.
Definitely, yeah. Like I said, I'm not a super huge fan of Future's guest rap. It's serviceable, it's fine. But I mean, honestly, if the song released without it, I wouldn't really notice a difference. But Halsey's part is what like really down the line like really saves this song. It's so good. And then the ending chorus where they finally add her in, so good. So good.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
Yeah. Okay, so next we've got On the Road featuring Meek Mill and Lil Baby, another one of the worst rap names I've ever heard in my entire life. Anyway. Okay, so I'm going to be real honest. This song doesn't particularly do it for me, but I do really enjoy that the chorus that it starts out with. That is super good. However, beyond that point, I'm not really into this song. I could do without it on this album, honestly.
I don't want to say it's the worst song, because I'm not 100% positive on that yet. My points might change in the future. My views might change a little bit it is definitely the bottom 3. 100%.
Yeah.
I don't like this song. There's very few parts of it that I do like. I'd probably have to agree with Ben on that one. Again, in the beginning, I think is about the only serviceable part about the song. Everything else, forget it.
Yeah, it's a very, very, besides the chorus, it's a very, very forgettable song. Like,
yes,
if you took the track out, I honestly wouldn't even notice it was gone.
Wouldn't miss it. No, exactly. No. And that's one of these. This is one of the songs that, listening to it once or twice, I was like, okay, I like all these songs. This entire album isn't gold, but this entire album is good. There are some albums that I cannot stand certain songs on. If they're in my play library, they are probably in there with those songs already omitted from it. If I've downloaded it, I've downloaded the track and deleted those songs. I've got tracks missing from albums. I've got albums with holes all in them. This is one of those songs on this album.
Yeah, this would be one of the holes.
Yes, I am quite seriously thinking about taking it off of it now. Honestly, we'll see. I might
can't
give it
say
a
I
couple
would
more
blame
days,
you.
but I think I'm done with this song.
Yeah. Okay, so next is the song that I've seen a lot of buzz about, mostly because of the guest stars on it. Take What You Want, featuring Ozzy Osbourne and Travis Scott. Okay, so not Die For Me. Take What You Want. I absolutely love this song. This is probably my favorite song off of the album, because that opening is godlike. It is so good. And then the guitar solo, the only thing that I don't like super duper duper like, and it's not even that I dislike it, it's not my favorite part of the song, is the guest verse by Travis Scott. I don't know what it is about it. It's not really my thing, but it's still good. The entire song as a package is still very, very good, much like Circles is. But yeah, it's just a good song. It's really, really good. Who's Ozzy Osbourne, though? Hopefully he gets a really good career out of guesting on this song.
See, I didn't fully, because I hadn't listened to the album at this. You had made a post about it was really nice that Post Malone had let Ozzy Osbourne in on something. I can't remember exactly how you worded that post. It's like, well, he's listening to Post Malone again, which doesn't surprise me, even though it did surprise me when you first told me about it. Because I honestly didn't ever think you liked any of this type of stuff. I mean, I knew I did, but I didn't think you did. Listening to that song, though, it's like, oh, yep. I know exactly what he's talking about. If it's not, because I'm really torn. I have a hard time picking favorites. I really do. There's only a few things in life that I can say absolute favorite. I usually group them into top 5, bottom 5, stuff like that. This is top 3, 100%. Absolutely love this song. It's amazing.
It's so good. It's so good. And like I said, even though I'm not it's not my favorite part of the song, I'm not even gonna say I'm not a huge fan, because I did enjoy the guest verse. It's just not amazing compared to the. I'm gonna put it this way: compared to the rest of the song, the guest verse, in spite of being really good, is mediocre compared to the rest of it. Compared to the Ozzy Osbourne opening and post rap and the guitar solo and everything surrounding that guest verse, it's mediocre. But it's still very good.
It's not mediocre, guys. It's still really good. It's just...
Yes.
If you have to rate it compared to the rest of the song, I'll give him the allowance on that one. I'm not going to say I 100% agree with the terminology or the assessment, but if he has to do it, I'll give him a pass on that.
Listen, I'm just still mad at Travis Scott for making that song with Drake that they replaced that SpongeBob song with in the Super Bowl. They teased, and then they brought him out on the stage. Ugh, so annoying.
Yeah, I wanted my SpongeBob song. I think
people are going to be extremely
that.
People are going to be very mad at us for not remembering what the song title is, but
that's okay.
You know what song we're talking about. That's all that matters. So next
Sweet
is
Victory, I think is what they call it.
Yes. There you go. Yeah. Next is I'm Gonna Be. Okay, I'm Gonna Be. It was a very, very smart decision to follow up the extremely guitar-led song with a beat that has a guitar undercurrent. It's a very, very good song. I really like this song too. Not as much as Take What You Want, or even maybe Circles, but it's still part of my top 5. It's really, really, really good.
It's not top 3, but it's definitely top 5.
Yeah.
This is either going to round out the list. I will eventually make a decision on which ones I like the most, and it may even be a top 6. But this one may be a 6th one. But
at the end of this, I want to round up what we think our top 5 is, at least for now. It's not going to be the definitive thing, but for now, yeah.
Right to change our minds, guys.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we'll do that for sure. But it was one of those songs that it didn't take one. Well, it took at least one. Obviously, I had to listen to it, but it didn't take 2 or 3 times. Circles took 2 or 3 times to get into. Couple of the other ones did too. This one, nope, had me right from the get go. Same with Hollywood's Bleeding. It didn't take me a warm up like you did on that one. This one had me right off the bat. Love this song.
The song, like I said, it was an extremely smart choice to start it out with a guitar driven beat.
Yep.
Because of the last song, but that's not. It's part of what makes the song good, but this even standing alone, if I was to listen to this song by itself, so good. So good.
Yep.
Okay, so next is Staring at the Sun featuring SZA or SZA. I'm not sure how you would pronounce that, so
not sure.
We're going to go with SZA.
Apologies if we butchered that, guys.
Okay, so Staring at the Sun. I really like this song, but the way that it starts out in the beat, it really confuses me as to whether I'm listening to the next song, Sunflower, or this one. They're extremely similar beat-wise.
I literally just thought you skipped it and went to Sunflower.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
That was my exact train of thought, because I've got the list in front of me, obviously, so I'm keeping up with them. I was like, did you just skip that and go to Sunflower?
No, they sound so similar.
Yes, so
it's still really good, and I enjoy the way that he sings. I like the lyrics, and I like SZA or whatever the heck however you pronounce her name.
Yeah.
Her guest vocals on this are also really good.
I honestly like her guest vocals more than anything else in the song.
Yeah, hers are really good. They put some super nice effects on it, so it's like it's pretty ethereal when she comes in.
Yes.
And it's kind of like that way throughout the entire time that she sings, but it's so good. It's so good.
It's almost calming to me too. It's
Yeah.
Even though the lyrics and all everything about the song is not necessarily calming lyrics wise.
Yeah.
But the effects that they put in her vocals, oh jeez. Love it. Absolutely love it.
So good. Okay. So next we're going to get into the song that everybody confuses with Sunflower, featuring Sway Lee. Okay, so this is the song from that everybody heard when they went to watch Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Very good movie if you haven't seen it, by the way. And it's also very, very confused with at least I get it very confused with the previous song, Staring at the Sun, as we mentioned before. This is also a really good song. I'm not sure if I 100% agree that they put Sway Lee before they put Post Malone, but I think this was a song conceived with both of them in mind, and not Post Malone first and Sway Lee second, which is why in the title it doesn't actually say that it's featuring Sway Lee. It just says the title of the song and then Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, but they're both credited in the song. So, like I said, I'm not 100% sure I agree with them putting Sway Lee first. That's probably not the choice that I would have made, but it's still a really, really good song. I like listening to it.
I didn't realize, because the first time I listened to this, I was unable to get the track information to go onto my car's stupid screen. So I was like, alright, fine. I really want to know the track information on all this stuff because it's the first time I'm listening to it. I got to the song and I was like, why does this sound so blessed familiar? And I finally got the track information on it, like the second or third time I listened to it. It worked like it's supposed to. And I was like, oh, well, shit, no wonder I remember it. It's literally one of the favorite things about the movie to me. I love this song.
The song is really good.
And it's like, oh, well, at least now I know why it sounds so blessed familiar. But I don't have the problem I have with this, and I was actually going to ask you if Spotify lists this different, because on Google Play, it literally says Sunflower, and then it has Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It doesn't mention Sway Lee at all.
That's how it's listed, but it's got...
So I wanted to know if that was like a fluke on Google's part, or if they did it on Spotify. I don't have a problem with it.
How it's titled...
His name in the title.
Yeah, how it's titled is they don't have the featuring thing, but in Spotify, like where they have the artist under the song, they have him credited.
Okay.
So, I think that may have been more of a choice when they released the album instead of, a Google thing. Yeah. Even though they should probably list the artist under the song like Spotify does, but whatever.
Yeah, that's something that they don't do a hot job of, to be completely honest, because even now I'm having a hard time finding credits for, and that just because I don't use Google Play Music on the computer at all. I don't know where to go to find it. So I have no idea who is credited in this or not, so I can't say if I still hate it or not. I don't have a problem with them being in the beginning of it at all, actually.
Yeah.
I really, really like it. I have a problem with him not being credited, but I don't know why. And I guess maybe it's a decision they made for the album. Yeah,
it's like I said, with Spotify they have him listed in the actual artist for the song, but I don't know. I feel like maybe it's because the song was in a movie. There might be some like weird like licensing issue there or something.
Maybe. Who knows?
So I don't know. That's something that maybe somebody way smarter than us will have to figure out. But for now, it's a good song. I enjoyed it. We're gonna get into the next song called Internet. Okay, so this is another one of the songs that I don't particularly care for. The instrumental just isn't there for me. The lyrics aren't there for me. The way he's rapping doesn't do it for me. I don't know. This whole package that he's got going on with the song is just, I'm not a fan of it. I'm really not. This is another one of those songs where when it comes on, I'm just like, yep, skip. Let's go to the next one.
Well, geez. I have different thoughts on that one.
Really?
Yes, I do. Now, I'm up with you up until, and this is the problem I have with this one, so I'm not going to disagree with what you're saying. You have valid opinions and valid thoughts on this song. There is a golden moment in this song, though. Unfortunately, it happens way too late to save it And the reason why it cannot be in like my top, it can't be in the top 8. There's only 17 songs in this album. It can't even be in the top half. It just can't.
No.
1 minute, 20 something seconds into it, there's a very, 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 very good beat change in there. And I absolutely love this song for that particular, like, remaining minute of the song. I'm okay with the lyrics. I'm not okay with his rapping for the most part. It has a saving grace way too late. If it was more closer to the 40-second mark or the 30-second mark, like some of the other ones that got a saving grace pass for me, I'd have a different thought and I'd argue it more. But it's too late into the song, and everything else that you say is valid.
Yeah. It really just doesn't do it for me. I don't even know. I'm going to have to listen to it after we're done recording and see if I can figure out what part you're talking about. Because I'm pretty sure I listened to it today, like all the way through, and I still didn't like it.
It's the instrumentals. It's beautiful. It's actually calming. It's relaxing. I think it's like a golden moment in this. Well, it's the golden moment of the song, but it's actually like if it was in any other song, it'd like make the song from the get-go. It's the only thing that makes this song, but this isn't a saving grace for this song in particular just because the song needed one. That particular part could make any song a golden song. It really could. I love it.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to listen to it and
okay,
figure that part out. But we can move on.
Okay, so next we've got Goodbyes featuring Young Thug. Okay, Goodbyes. This is another one of those songs that I really, really enjoy. The way that it starts out is like super ethereal. I love that he starts rapping without an actual beat being there, and then the way that the beat comes in like about like 3/4 of the way through where he's rapping. It's just so good. The whole song, I really, really enjoy this song. I don't particularly remember anything about the guest verse, honestly, but I don't know. I don't think that means that it's a bad thing. It just means it's forgettable. But I still really, really like this whole song. It's super good.
I feel like the leading off from, because you said you didn't have a particularly particular thought about the guest verse in it. That's actually the one thing I don't like about the song is the guest verse. I think
oh no! I do remember what it is.
It's too high pitched to me.
I don't like I don't like it because of that. Because it starts out fine, but then he decides to go into this stupidly high-pitched auto-tune vocal.
Okay.
All throughout it.
Oh my god, I cannot believe it.
It's so garbage. It's so bad.
Guys,
but the rest of the song...
We did not do this. We did not plan that.
No, we didn't.
That was an honest reaction. I said, okay, Ben, I know you have to have a feeling about this, so I'm going straight to it. That's why I skipped my whole thought on the song. I didn't give it a general idea or anything like that. I had to go straight to it. I was like, Ben, I know you have to have an opinion about this.
I think I just blocked it out of my memory. It was so bad. Because before you said something, I honestly did not remember what the guest verse sounded like. I'm like, the whole song is great. Guest verse is garbage.
Okay. So, back to what I think about the song. Song is great. Love it. I love the rap. I love the beat. I love the lyrics. There's like a story behind it that I really, really like. Until we get to that crazy, stupid auto-tune stuff. It's like, well, okay. I kind of just like block it out in my head as I'm listening
I've mostly tuned it out now. Up until he decides to go disgustingly high pitched.
It's okay.
It's not bad.
No, it's not. It's okay.
But then he decides to do that for like a straight minute or something?
Yeah.
It's awful. That is literally the worst part of this song, if not the worst part of this entire album. that minute or so right there. So god awful. But the entire song as a whole is still really good.
Yeah.
It's probably in my top 10. I don't know if I would go so far as to say it's in my top 5, but it is definitely in my top 10. Today's episode of Podcast Period is sponsored by, well, you. We've recently started a Patreon to help offset some of the costs of running the podcast, and you can be a part of it for as little as $1 a month. We have an exclusive Discord server, community events, a Minecraft server, and you can access episodes early as well. If you want to help out the show by throwing some money our way, just head to patreon.com/podcastperiod. Again, that's patreon.com/podcastperiod. Now back to the show. Okay. So next we've got myself. Okay. I like this song a lot. I am not sure why though, but usually when I'm listening to this, I skip over it. I think it's because it's followed up, or it follows up Goodbyes, which is like a super, like a really, really slamming rap track with a really good beat and everything. And then he just goes straight into this, like, almost like, kind of, I mean, it I don't know why I'm thinking about this, but like a Beach Boys kind of vibe, almost, with like just a feel-good, cruising on the highway sort of vibe. But it's still a really, really good, if I was to listen to this song by itself, I would listen to it and enjoy it fully. But the way that they have this album structured after, like, having it right after Goodbyes, I'm not sure I agree with that. But the song is definitely, like, it's really good. Definitely in my top 10.
It's solidly in the middle for me. It's one of those songs that I probably need to have. And there's reasons I haven't done it yet because I'm still learning the album.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of those songs I need to have shuffled in. I have to put the whole album on shuffle or throw it into the main collection of songs and then just listen to it at random times whenever it queues up for whatever reason. I don't like this song following up Goodbyes. It's not doing it for me. If I listen to the song myself, by itself, or in any other order, it would probably really, 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 really good and be in like my top 5. Right now, it's just solidly in the middle.
Yeah.
And the only reason, and it might also be because of where it's at in the other reason is because of where it's at in the album.
Mm-hmm.
The next song is probably the bottom song for me. So once I get to this part of the album, I'm almost to the point where I just want to skip over it so I can get back to Hollywood's Bleeding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like if they had this like somewhere, like if they had it between I'm Gonna Be and Staring at the Sun, that would be like the perfect place to have this song, because both of those songs kind of have that, like, the I'm Gonna Be has the carefree lyrics, Staring at the Sun has the carefree vibe. Yes. And this is like a perfect amalgamation of the two. So if they had it in between those two, I think it would go really well. But where it's at right now, it's just, I don't know. It's bad song placement, and it kind of brings the song down just because of that. But like we're saying, on its own, it's not a bad song. It's really good. Yeah. It's just the way that they've arranged this album, how they've had that, how they have this place in the album just isn't. It's not great. Okay, so next we're gonna go to I Know, which is the penultimate song in the album. I don't like this song.
No,
I don't like it.
I don't.
I don't know if there's much else that we can say about it. But
well, I mean,
I don't know.
I see where you were going with trying to skip the other one that you didn't like, but I really, really, really had to find something in there in internet to give you a silver lining.
Mm-hmm.
I Know doesn't have a silver lining to me. I don't like it.
I've listened to it maybe 2 or 3 times, And it's the weird thing is it's got elements of some of the other songs. Like it starts out with this really ethereal vibe.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's different somehow. It's not like the same sort of etherealness that some of the other songs have. It's just, I don't know. It's got a weird spot. It's at a weird spot as far as like how it's arranged instrumentally and how he's rapping over this song, and the fact that there's no beat, which I mean I've praised in other songs. It just doesn't work here. It really doesn't.
No.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else to say. I know is probably like the bottom of the album for me.
If it's not the very, very bottom, I think it is. If it's not, it's the second to the bottom. I'm torn between On the Road and I Know. I think I Know might be the bottom though, because I just don't like it at all.
I feel like I Know is worse because I can listen to On the Road. I cannot listen to I Know.
Okay, yeah. If you use that logic, and I'm kind of agreeing with you on that, I buy that.
Yeah. Okay, so next we've got the last song on the album, Wow, which was released like, I don't know, probably 7 months before the album even came out, but we're gonna give you our thoughts on it. I think this was a really good song to end off the album with. I don't like it as much as some of the other songs on the album, but I still really, really enjoy it. And it's partially because I listened to it contextually outside of this album before I even knew that it was on here. But it's still, in and of itself, even on this album, a really, really, really good song. I just really enjoy listening to this.
I think I'd have a different opinion. This is the one song that I got tired of listening to before I even listened to the album, because this is the one song that I know 100% I got tired of on the radio. Like,
yeah,
there was a string of songs that just kept like getting played, and because I used to be a big listener to just whatever was on the radio, because it always gave me something new to listen to for the most part. And it broadened my horizons better than I do myself, because I sometimes do a very poor job of branching out. I need someone or something to do it for me or push me in a direction. You being one of the top people that do that. This song is one of the reasons why I stopped listening to the radio, though. I got tired of listening to the same things over and over again, and I just don't like this song. It's not the bottom for sure, but it's the bottom 3.
Yeah, I could see where it would get annoying, because I've never listened to this song outside of whenever I wanted to listen to it.
Yeah.
So I could see where, I mean, even listening to like Take What You Want or one of the other songs that I really, really like off of this album, you listen to anything, you're going to start hating it.
Yes. And I really think I'd have a slightly different opinion about how pessimistic I am about it right now if I wasn't so familiar with the song. It's gotten to the point where it's old, and I don't like it because it's old to me.
Yeah, I can definitely see where you're coming from with that. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and give my top 5, and then you can give your top 5, and then we'll give a wrap up review overall of the album. So I think, like I said before, my number 1 is Take What You Want. Circles is next, and then I'm Gonna Be, and then Saint-Tropez, and then I think number 5 is Staring at the Sun. That's going to be my top 5.
I've been writing down this list since about halfway through the album, and there's a couple of songs that I haven't gotten on it yet. Like, I haven't quite figured it out. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I've got 15 songs, I think. 14 or 15 listed. So I'm almost done with it. Now, I haven't narrowed down a top 5 yet. Because I just kind of broke it up into a top, a mid, and a bottom. So, in my top section right now, I've got Hollywood's Bleeding, Take What You Want From Me, Sunflower, Goodbyes, Circles, I'm Gonna Be, and 1,000 Bad Times is kind of my top end of the list. If I had to pick a top 5 right now, Hollywood's Bleeding is definitely up there. Sunflower, for sure. Goodbyes, Circles, and probably I'm Gonna Be. If I had to do it right now.
Okay, so what did you think about the album overall?
I actually was quite surprised at how much I liked out of it. I've listened to a few Post Malone things in the past. There's a few of them that stand out and I like them. I can't 100% name them off the top of my head right now just because my mind's cluttered and I'm not a fan. I'm not going to call myself a fan because I'm not. 21 Pilots is a totally different thing. This album, though, if the next one is like this, or even, I don't want to say half as good, because it's going to be better than half as good as this one, but if it's similar, and I can pull out, I've never been able to do this on an album before. I've never been able to have, like, right now, there's like 12 songs that are mid or above out of a 17-song album. So I obviously have to expand the bottom section, but literally the two that I have 100% at the bottom is I Know and Wow. And then On the Road is probably going to be in the bottom two, but maybe not.
Yeah.
I'm surprised at how much I like it. It was really, really refreshing. I'm, like, convinced that he actually might be a really good artist now. I did not think I'd be this positive about it. No, I was like, okay, fine, I'll do this for you. It'll be interesting to be on the podcast and discuss it. I thought I'd hate it so much more than I did. It's a really good album, guys. It
is really good.
I mean, I've never been able to. I'm not nitpicking this album to death and like wanting to delete half of it. There are albums all over my playlist from people that I love that are torn to shreds because I hate the songs. This album is literally going to be in, like, maybe 14 songs are going to survive out of 17. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's so good.
I'm going to have to agree with you as far as, like, my overall enjoyment of the album. I knew going into this I was going to at least like some of it because I'm not like the biggest Post Malone fan in the world or anything like that. I'm not going to say I'm more than likely never going to see him in concert or anything like that. I'm like what I would call like a sidelines fan where if he comes out with something, yeah, sure, I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
This is probably going to convert me into like looking forward to something that he's coming out with. Like if he's teasing something like a new album or whatever, I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm down with this. I'm ready. I'm gonna set it up on my Spotify.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like David said, I've got so many albums on my on Spotify that I have taken apart piece by piece and just put whatever songs I wanted to into a playlist. What I do is I end up having artist playlists where I just take all of the songs that I really like from an artist and put them into a playlist. I don't think there's maybe been one album that I haven't taken at least something out of, and that's 21 Pilots' new album, Trench. I think I liked every song on there. This one comes pretty close. Like we've said, we went through song by song on this thing, so if you didn't get an opinion on one of the songs, then I don't know how. But
yeah.
there are songs on this album that I do not enjoy, but for the most part, when I make an artist playlist for Post Malone, which I'm probably going to do pretty soon, a good, I don't know, 85 to 90% of this album is going to still be in the playlist.
Yeah, I've never, and I totally forgot about Trench. There's not one song on Trench that I have taken out of it. Now, there are plenty of songs in Trench that I will skip because I'm not in the mood for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then there's other times they're perfectly fine. It's exactly what I want to listen to. I've never taken anything out of that, and I probably never will. I forgot about that one being that. That being said, this is the only album I've ever listened to from somebody I've never followed before that I actually 100%, I'm honest to God, probably deleting 2, maybe 3. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
2 for sure. Yeah. I know are gone. I know is gone, and I think Wow is gone. Other than that, I think I think they all get a pass. It's amazing.
I'm probably gonna have to take out I Know, Internet, and Allergic.
You can't get rid of Internet until you at least listen to it.
Okay.
You gotta find the gem. If you don't like it...
Alright, tell you what. I'm gonna listen to it right now, and then we'll come back, and I will give my updated opinion on it, if there is one, even though we're like an hour and 15 minutes into this recording.
Well, yeah, but there's a lot of that's gonna get yanked out.
So. Okay. So I'll go ahead and listen to it real quick. Okay, so I can agree with you that the instrumental makes the song a little bit better. I still don't like it.
I do not blame you, because there's no lyrics whatsoever in the good part of the instrumentals. I hate it. This is one of those songs I think I'd like so much more if there was another set of lyrics behind that.
I
love those not the lyrics. I love the instrumental though. It's amazing.
The instrumental is really good. It does not save the song for me whatsoever.
I totally get it, which is why it's solidly close to it may end up, because again, I have to have more than just like 9 songs in the mid category. It may end up in the bottom, but I'm not going to get rid of it. That saves it just enough, because maybe it's the piano, because anything, I'm a softie for pianos and stuff like that. So anything that has like a huge instrumental vibe to it that is mostly dominated by piano, love it. So, but I get it. Believe me, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not going to fault you for not liking it.
Yeah, that's definitely one I'm deleting. Sorry, not sorry.
That's okay.
Anyway. I think that's where we're going to leave it for this episode, guys. I didn't think that it would take an entire hour to...
We got way too much that's getting cut out, because we listened to like 30 seconds of a song that's all going to get cut out. So we at least have to do...
what do you want to do, one each? Why. 13 Reasons Why?
Yeah.
Okay, so I really, really... I liked this season. The first season for me is still the best one. The second one went pretty downhill up until like the last couple of episodes, but this one stayed pretty consistent for me. I really liked the narrative that they were going for, how they were kind of rehabilitating Tyler. The one thing that I didn't like was that the entire freaking time we didn't know who killed him, but I mean, the 2 people who denied that they did it actually did it. Killed Bryce. If you guys haven't seen it, spoiler alert. No. I don't know. I don't like that they ended the season with them covering up a murder. I really don't. In spite of what I think of Monty, he is a terrible human being in the context of that show. I don't think that it was right to blame it on him, because it's making these people seem like, and don't get me wrong, sexual assault is like not a thing that should ever happen.
No, it's not okay.
But I would say the bigger offense of the two is killing somebody and then covering it up. That's pretty bad.
The problem I have with that whole thing was if they had just been honest, because I don't feel it as killing him. It is. But had Zach not beat the living shit out of him, what Alex had done never would have meant anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he would have just swam and been fine. So if them two had just... Because honestly, she didn't have anything to do with it either. She was an innocent bystander. If they had just gone, told the truth, faced what... Because honestly, I don't see how... Maybe manslaughter. Maybe. Because it's not like he intentionally went to... I don't know what their intentions were exactly. Like, why were they there? That's the one loophole I have in this whole defense.
Yeah, they don't...
Why are they there
never
if they're not there to do something bad to him?
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
intent there. It wasn't... It was just, like, purely circumstantial, wrong place, wrong time. It was an accident, because I view it from it was an accident point of view, except for that, because in real criminal law, there, for at least first degree murder, there has to be intent. You have to prove intent. Why the hell else were they there?
The biggest thing for me is this entire season wouldn't have existed if they would have just told the truth in like the first episode.
Yeah.
There's like literally the entire reason that it went for as long as it did was because they lied so many times, even though these people like them enough and understand it enough to cover up the murder for them.
Problem, I don't like that. I don't like let the dead bury the dead mentality on this one. I'm with you on that. I think it's wrong. I think it's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's definitely... Well, I thought the shooting, or the almost shooting, was going to be like the main plot device for the entire third season. I did not see the murder of Bryce Walker coming. I'm not surprised, but I didn't see it coming. If, I think his name is Winston. If he doesn't do something about that whole thing, it's all going to come out. He's going to say something. I feel like it. Because that was some BS. Yeah, they laid it all on... And Monty's a piece of crap. He deserves everything that came to him, with the exception of what they did. And I know they did it to save Clay, but it's kind of fucked up still.
Yeah.
Because if the two that had actually done what they had done just admitted what had happened, then they wouldn't have had to pin it on somebody else. And it's just dumb luck that Monty's dead in a cell. Can't defend himself.
Exactly, yeah.
Which is, I see how they did that as a nice little plot device to like tie the bow and end this until, I forget his name, I'm still saying Winston, comes along and says, yeah, I know that's not what happened. Because he would be Monty's alibi in that situation.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what his name is either, but yeah, I feel like if there is a next season, which, I mean, I don't see any reason why there is.
It's confirmed and it's the last season.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else they could do besides have all of this fallout rain down on them. I don't know. I liked the season overall, but I didn't like the way that they ended it.
How did you like the overall presentation of Ani's interview throughout the whole season?
I thought it was really, really well done. I really liked it.
It threw me for a loop the entire time. I'm thinking to myself, what is going on? Is she just the total snitch in this entire thing? Like, what the fuck's going on with it? I like how they ended that part. I don't like how she pinned it on Monty. But I did like how they overall arched her entire interview throughout every single episode and gave it as, okay, this is how we're going to funnel in this story, and this is how we're going to funnel in this story to explain what happened after the trial and Tyler's recovery or rehabilitation or whatever you want to call that, because that was some stupid shit too, because Clay's like, he ain't dead. 'Cause that's dangerous.
You are not kidding, man.
And Ani Albert says that Tyler had the gun, so what the hell's going to happen to him at the end of this for the next season? Like, Spring Fling wasn't a false alarm. It was a thing. So, how do you keep that from blowing up in front of Clay's face and Tony's?
Yeah, I don't know. That's... Oh boy.
And of course
they've got... They've got... There's so many what ifs that could happen with this next season, but I think the biggest is going to be whatever his name is, Winston or whatever. I think he's going to be the big impetus for this next season.
Yeah, I hate how I have to search his name in Google, but it's literally going to be Gay Kid in 13 Reasons Why, because I don't know his name. I don't care about Brandon Flynn. I know about that. Give me the actual name of the kid. Oh God, these stupid websites you can't do. Don't care about Monty. Don't care. Where's his name? Oh God.
It was Winston.
Okay. Thank God I remembered it correctly.
Okay. So with that, I don't know. This season I would probably give like a 6 out of 10 if I had to rate it. It's just not. It's okay. I still think the first season was by far the best.
Yeah. The only reason why I feel like it's a little bit better is because I went and rewatched. I'm finished with the first season, and I finished with the second season, and I'm about done with the third season again. I'm to the point where they're finding out all the stuff about God sakes. Not Monty, the other one. Football player. Lives with Clay. Justin, thank you. Good God.
Yeah.
All the shit about Justin. And the oxy and all that stuff. My mind is
gotcha.
So, I think this season was a lot better than the last season, because watching the first and the second back-to-back gave me a lot more insight to what was happening in the second season, because I was kind of lost the first time around, because I wasn't really interested in all the characters yet, because I was still kind of figuring them out. But yeah, I don't disagree with you. I think it's fucked up that they covered up a murder.
Yeah, that's the one big like points dropper for me was the ending. It was pretty okay up until that point, but that rubbed me the wrong way. Join us next time for a special Halloween episode. We have yet to figure out what we're going to do, but by golly, we're going to do something.
We've got plenty of time. It is October the 2nd today. We are getting ahead of the curve, and that episode should be out the 30th, so we will have something very special for that. If we haven't made it by then, when this episode posts, listen to it, obviously, because we want you guys listening to it. But give us ideas. And if we haven't made it, we'll incorporate some of that stuff, because it's very possible that we won't have made it by then.
More than likely, yeah. All right, so yeah, be looking out for that. Thank you guys so much for listening. Please be sure to give us a rating on iTunes or wherever you're listening to us. It really helps. If you leave a 5-star review, we will read it on the show. So yeah, it's a little impetus for you there, whatever you want to call it. My mind is a little bit of putty too right now. So yeah, that's where we're gonna leave it. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye, guys. This episode of Podcast Period was produced and hosted by Ben, co-hosted and edited by David. You can find Ben on Twitter at BenPlaysVidjas. That's Ben Plays VIDYAS. And you can find David at Car6by16. You can find the show on Twitter at Podcast Period, or email us at podcastperiod@gmail.com. That's it for this week. Thanks for listening.